What is the definition of wetlands? Wetlands are the area where water covers the soil or present either at or on the surface of the soil all year or varying periods during the year, and including during the growing season. A wetland is also an area that is covered by water or saturated with water.
How wetlands look like and where we can find them. Okay, the weather is rainy and wet in wetlands. The wetlands look like a swamp. It is green and moldy. There consists of plants called bulrush, sawgrass, cattail, spiderush, and also water lilies. It is located in southern Florida. The Everglades are the famous wetland in Florida. Saltwater, freshwater, or brackish are the types of water that can be found in wetlands. There are a lot of benefits that wetland can provide to our ecosystem. For instance, it helps in protect water quality and water supply. But here, I just want to focus on climate change. As we know, wetlands cover a small portion of this planet. However, their carbon capturing abilities pack a big punch. They can store 50 times more carbon than rainforests, helping to keep heat-trapping gas that contribute to climate change out of the atmosphere. The methane strain contains carbon from water such as leaf and animal waste. This natural debris is buried by the water and sediment in the wetlands, locking them away. Another advantage is wetland grows quickly and sturdy, meaning that they have a long lifespan of sucking carbon from the atmosphere.
Wetland ecosystem absorb and restore carbon. This is due to the fact that wetland ecosystem is the largest carbon reservoir on Earth. It is estimated to store more than a third of world terrestrial carbon. Wetland ecosystem also help support biodiversity. Maintaining the wetland network and corridor will allow wetland-dependent animals and plants to adapt in response to climate changes by moving to new areas. Lastly, it plays a role in reducing flood and relieving drought. Wetlands act as sponge which absorb and store excess rainfall and reduce flood surge. In the dry season, it provides refuge for wildlife and supplies water for the communities and stock. Draining the wetlands for agriculture or construction is one of the threats that will destroy the wetland area. It will surely destroy the ecosystem and deprive the benefit from such areas. Secondly, an introduction of invasive species into the wetland ecosystem will destroy the area because it will lead to an imbalance of the existing ecosystem. Species will compete with native species for the natural resources and causes the entire food cycle of the ecosystem to be disrupted. Another kind of threat is pollution that kills flora and fauna. Concentration of pollutants across the saturation level leads to toxic contamination entering the wetland through water. The species will struggle to survive. It also often becomes the dumping grounds where industrial effluent, household waste, or sewage is released. The high rate of pollution causes the flora and fauna to be killed and the ecosystem destroyed. Climate changes destroy the wetland habitats. The increases of temperature rises the seawater level. The coastal wetlands are submerged or drowned by this event. It also triggers drought, wetland drying out due to increase of temperature. The construction of dams alter the flow of water to wetland is a great threat that can destroy the wetland area. The area might suffer from a lower or a high flow of water than a normal due to this construction.
We believe that the importance of wetland is something that the general public should be aware of. But how can we promote it to the general public? In our opinion, people who are knowledgeable about wetland are one of the most important people to spread the importance of wetland to the public. For example, by launching a few free campaigns on a large scale in which the general public can participate, so that in a campaign they can find out more information about wetland and its importance. Furthermore, by launching a campaign that encourage the outdoor activities such as garbage collection and plant planting, as well as giving appreciation to those who participate, it will also encourage more people to join the event. Besides that, social media also can be used as a platform to raise awareness about the importance of wetland to the general public, such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all social media. We think this is the best platform to use nowadays, as the people can get all the information at their fingertips and spend more time on social media. So people would be more aware if wetland information was shared on social media.